in Oakland, where voters are anxiously awaiting to find out who will be their next mayor. Right now, former council member Loren Taylor holds a slim lead over former Congresswoman Barbara Lee, 51 to 49%. And when you run the ballots through the ranked choice runoff, but another 42,000 ballots still need to be processed. And with ranked choice voting, we have seen some races in the past shift as those very last ballots are counted. And take a look at this, a clear divide between supporters of the two candidates. Barbara Lee winning the zip codes highlighted in orange, while Loren Taylor had more support in areas highlighted in purple. Our Tara St. Cyr spoke to Oaklanders about this divide.
This is a very tight mayoral race, and some people in Oakland are just ready to get in those results. As votes slowly trickle in what's expected to be a very tight race, Robin Violet is anxious to know who will be Oakland's next mayor.
We definitely are following and want to know and want to see what the mayor's what they're out of the gate, what they're going to do.
Loren Taylor and Barbara Lee are neck and neck for the highest position in the city, with Taylor showing a slight lead with the ballots counted so far.
44 years.
Violet thinks Oakland is ready for a change, and this special election is just the beginning of that. That's why she cast her ballot for Taylor.
He hit the ground running in Oakland, even though, not to say that Barbara Lee doesn't have any familiarity with Oakland, but also he's younger. We need more younger people in the Democratic Party.
Violet represents the majority in the Montclair area that largely voted in Taylor's favor. An electoral map of early results shows that Taylor held the lead in the Oakland Hills, but the Flatland neighborhoods, including large parts of West and East Oakland and downtown, favor Barbara Lee. But USF political science professor James Taylor says that voter turnout could play a critical role in who wins this race.
Advantage Loren Taylor if there's a low turnout. Barbara Lee is famous. Barbara Lee is a legend. Barbara Lee is a California jewel. And if voters are not coming out in droves to say, we are behind you because we see the urgency of our city, we've had all of these disruptions and eruptions, we need you to come and calm us, calm things down. If voters are not showing that enthusiasm from Barbara Lee, maybe they're willing to go with Loren Taylor as a younger person who, with insider insight from the city council.
As of Wednesday, voter turnout was just under 20%, a stark contrast to the 53% turnout in 2022's mayoral election when Sheng Tao won.
Oakland's tired. Oakland's tired.
Michael Morano decided to sit this election out.
I think the problems are so systemic that people are stepping away and saying, I can't vote in this election. I can't, put my name down on somebody because of the system that's there.
But he's still anxiously awaiting the results.
Someone's going to win. That's an election. Someone's going to get more votes than the other, and that's the result.
But that could take a while. Mail-in ballots are accepted for 7 days after the election, as long as they were postmarked on Election Day. It's also a long process for the registrar's office to tally mail-in ballots and verify signatures, with much of the work done manually. That means voters like Violet could be in limbo for a few weeks. Election results will be released every Friday until the certification deadline on May 15th.
And it appears Charlene Wang will be the next Oakland City Council person in District 2. She has a wide lead with 66% when you go through ranked choice voting rounds. Wang would represent parts of Chinatown, Jack London Square, Lakeshore, and Highland Terrace. And voters in Oakland are poised to raise the city sales tax by 0.5%. The goal is to raise $30 million a year to help reduce the city's nearly $90 million budget deficit.